A very good afternoon, everyone watching. Greetings from Krakow airport. I'm going to fly somewhere and you will see later where. 2 hours ago I was still working at home, no idea where I'm going. I had some ideas but I had to escape for the weekend. Now we're going to the airport, flying somewhere where it's warm and sunny. Stay tuned and you will see where I'm going. Cheers! A very good evening. From the city where I arrived since the afternoon, I'm going to show you this place from the inside where we stayed tonight and the next 2 nights. So I will show you a little video of how this place looks like inside. Let's go. So today a very warm, very beautiful sunny day. Sun is shining, the weather is good. Still, I think you have no idea where I am. Today we're gonna find out. If you already know, put your comments below. Somewhere over there. And let's go for a city tour. See ya! Look at this absolutely stunning view. The river is called Arno, and it divides this province into 2 parts. And obviously this river will end up at the sea side. Later, more information about this town. Look at this absolutely wonderful architecture. In its own style. Let's have a little walk. It's beautiful. Look at those doors. Shops, buildings. Oh wow. Let's have a look over there. Ooh. Look at this magnificent building. Wow. What a style and architecture, don't you think? Whew. Very nice. Local life. This guy's taking some nice bread. Magnificent. Look at that. Small windows. Most of them are closed. Absolutely amazing. Great. So, is this country famous because of its great espresso? Or is this country famous because of their croissants? Something we're gonna find out. One of the best things you can always do wherever you go and wherever you travel and you find a local market, always go and have a walk around. So you meet locals, local products, and usually it's located fairly in the center, so you don't have to travel far. So this one is on a local square. So we are now arriving at one of the most beautiful places in town, and seeing the architecture here is absolutely beautiful. So this square over here, this building, there's a statue, and let's find it. It's a statue of Cosimo I de' Medici, the first great duke of the whole of this province. He's actually standing there. And this building, which is stunning and beautifully decorated, it is a art museum and also a university. And the famous bell tower. Something tells me that during the Second World War, this building was decorated by the pro-Mussolini group, but I'm not entirely sure. If I'm not sure, please correct me in the comments section. So, this is Mr. the Grand Duke of this province. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Sunshine. Let's have a closer look to this decoration, because that's really interesting. It's all painted at the walls. On the walls, actually. Look at that. It's really nice, decorated. It's actually carved, so there's a thick layer of paint and then they carved it out. You see? Amazing. Let's walk further. So I was wrong. You just saw a picture from the Second World War of the Mussolini headquarters, and I thought it was here, but it's not. So my correction, that it's not this place, but it looks similar. So let's walk that way and see what we can find over there. Of course, we have arrived in the beautiful Italian city, Pisa. And the most famous landmark is obviously the Tower of Pisa, or in Italian they call it Torre Pedente di Pisa. And what is now the reason that this tower is not standing straight? The reason is actually that the ground, when it started the construction in 11th century, 1173, 12th century, is that the ground and the soil was soft, and they didn't have enough knowledge to build such a high, original height, 60-meter high tower on such soft ground. So when they started with the first floors, they started to find out that the building was not straight but bending over slowly. So for over 100 years they stopped the construction of the tower. Eventually it got finished in 1399, which says it's almost 200 years of construction. Initially the building was to be a bell tower, and these days the building has been fitted with a counterweight to make sure the building will not bend over more, the tower. The building itself is 14,500 tons standing on soft soil, and around 10 to 20 years ago they produced a counterweight on that side of 800 tons to make sure that the building will not bend over for the next 200 years. The interesting fact about the name of Pisa, where it derives from, is actually that the word comes from the Old Greek word, and let me find, it is the Greek word marshy land, which means soft soil. Pisa is almost 2 millennia old, but the first settlements in this region and this place was around 600 BC. I would absolutely recommend to visit this city, and you can see how bloody busy it is here with tons of tourists. It's like packed, and everyone is of course making pictures, holding the building like that with the hands to make sure to make a beautiful picture for the family or friends. Everyone is doing so. This is the absolute hotspot of Pisa. Actually, there are several other towers in Pisa that also lean. The bell tower at the Church of Saint Michel dei Scalzi and the bell tower at the Church of Saint Nicola, they are also leaning. So I hope you like a little bit of this information, and now let's continue exploring the rest of the town. See ya!
Non più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, ma ci sento a dolcino d'amor.
So instead of looking at this tower bended, you can also look at the floor. So when you look at this side, the floor is around 50 centimeters with the wall. It's a floor to the wall. But if you look at the other side, it's almost 2 meters. If I can give you one advice, if you want to visit the tower or the cathedral, buy the tickets online, not in an office over here, because you will stay hours and hours in a line. Just a tiny advice in between. Such a stunning architecture, unbelievable, beautiful, fascinating. Let me tell you one little secret. Behind me is the old gate and the old city wall, and behind there's another market. Let's go, let's find out what you can buy over there. So indeed, Italy, in the province of Tuscany, in the city of Pisa. And I'm just recording those houses because this is an absolute typical Tuscany style house close to the seaside. A main building with on the corner a higher tower. You will see many of them, and those are usually owned by quite wealthy people, I would say. So, in Pisa I met a little friend. His name is Sazu. And that's him. Hey! Look at that beauty. This beauty is traveling all over Europe with its owner, standing over here. Hello! And you are from?
Portugal.
Portugal! Bom dia! Look at this beauty. 1.5, 2 years old. It's a cockatoo. Cockatoo? Yes. Unbelievable. You meet really strange friends all over the world. And this one is traveling all over Europe, you know. Germany, Spain, probably Portugal. By car. Huh? Yeah. And he has even Instagram. Unbelievable. What is your Instagram account? Can you tell me?
Zazu the cockatoo.
Zazu the cockatoo. I'm going to find you and going to follow you. Are you also going to follow me? Yeah. That's his favorite toy, by the way. Only eating this thing. You see? Look. A bird and a beautiful town. So, we are back at the place where we started this morning. As you might recognize the building behind me. A little bit of information about Pisa. Pisa is the capital city of the province of Pisa, which is placed in Tuscany. And the city is situated on the alluvial plain of the Arno River, the river that I showed you before. And as of last year, the population of the city is around 95,000 people, and it has a total area of 185 square kilometers. The fun fact is that this city is just 4 meters above sea level. That's not much. The origin of the name Pisa is somehow a mystery. Some say it is, as I said earlier in my other video, that it's derived from the Greek word that means something related to soft ground. Of course, the Romans were here. The Roman colony started around 180 BC until 313 AD, when it became a Christian bishopric. If I can give you one advice, dear tourists, I hear that today you're in Italy. They are stars in making good food. Do not go to McDonald's. Do not go to Subway. Do not try to find a cheap Indian restaurant. If you are in Italy, try to eat the local food. If you don't like seafood, or you're vegetarian or vegan or whatsoever, there's always something to find here. They have stunning food. If you're local here, I can understand that you want to eat sometimes something else. But please, do me a favor and do not go to McDonald's. Do not go to Subway or all these restaurants. Just eat at the local restaurant. And one tip with that, maybe not in the main tourist streets where the food is usually expensive and quality is low. Go a little bit out of the city center, and find a local place where for 7 up to 9 euros you can have a delicious meal with 1 million kilo of Parmigiano Reggiano on top. Now stay tuned for more. See you later! I just found out that I made a little mistake during my day trip in Pisa. And now it's 2 days later. Can I count? It's 1 day later. Again. Yes, I just found out by watching my videos from yesterday when we made the tour through Pisa that I totally forgot to say goodbye and to say the last words at the end of my video. So now I'm back in town and I am going to show you, especially for you, Pisa by night, some short videos. So here we were already during the day and I'm going to show you how everything looks by night. And later we're going to walk there and we're going to the Tower of Pisa. And then we will see how it looks by night and then I'm going to say goodbye. Let's go. So again we arrived at the main place of Pisa. with the famous banded bell tower. Luckily it's very quiet now. Not over a gazillion tourists. But it's still really beautiful here. Look, almost no one. And it's not even that late, it's like 8 o'clock in the evening, 8 p.m. So, dear friends, let me try to find a place. So, from Pisa, I'm closing this video by saying goodbye, and I hope you press the subscribe button somewhere over there. This time I choose that side over here in the bottom, and I hope you watch my next videos when I will go tomorrow, today, but in this video tomorrow, to Cinque Terre, and you will see it also in the screen. When you click on the next video, you will see it. Enjoy and see you soon. Bye bye.